Hello everyone, our project The iChair is to develop a low-cost wheelchair which will move and work according to the eyeball motion of the person sitting on it. This project will help the people suffering from paralysis to move around on their own, becoming less dependent on others. This is our customized wheelchair designed to support a load of 100 kg. It contains a 250 watt 3-phase brushless DC motor containing a planetary gearbox. We have constructed the entire wheel about this motor using spokes, rim and the tire. Also we have provided some extra planks to support the batteries and the PCBs.
So let us now discuss the power management section of the wheelchair product. As the ultimate source of your wheelchair is going to be lead acid batteries, we are going to use 7.2 ampere 12 volt battery, lead acid battery, and we are going to use a combination of 6 such batteries to provide 24 volt 21 ampere hour capacity battery source. And to charge these batteries, we are going to use a simple transformer based circuit of 18 volt DC 3 ampere output, and the power supply uses a TI's LM317 adjustable regulator, and it also uses TTA 1943 PNP transistor as series pass element, since LM317 cannot support high current applications. And this is basically the battery charging circuit designed for 12 volt charging applications, and the circuit uses TI's BQ24450 lead acid charger battery chargers IC, and it also uses TTA 1943 as a switch for controlled charging applications. And this is our iChair board, which shall be placed below the wheelchair. It shall be powered using the 24 volt battery pack which was described earlier. And for motor driving applications, we shall be using TI's DRV8308 3-phase brushless DC motor PWM controller. And for switching applications, we shall be using TI's CSD 88539ND dual N MOSFETs. And for independent motor controlling, we shall be using 2 such DRV circuits in our board. And to power up these modules, we have provisions of 3.3 volt and 5 volt outputs, and for that purpose we have used TI's LM317AT adjustable output regulator and TTA 1943 series pass PNP transistor, since LM317 cannot provide higher currents. And we shall also be using TI's TMS320F28027 Piccolo microcontroller. And for testing purposes, we have made provisions to support 2 such kits. And for current monitoring applications, we shall be using TI's INA219 power monitor IC. And the information about current shall be provided via I2C lines to Piccolo, and accordingly Piccolo shall communicate with DRV to shut off motor driving application. And this is TI's TMS320 C6748 LCDK development kit, which shall be interfaced with camera for eye sensing imaging applications.
This is the image acquisition and decision making part of our system. First, I would like to introduce you to the OV7670 camera, which captures the image and gives it to the DSP via a parallel port. The use of the parallel port increases the speed of processing as the data is received on the DSP faster. Once this data is received, the DSP takes further action. The data is taken in the YCBCR format. We have used the TMS 320 C6748 LCDK development kit for our application. The code burned right now takes the raw data from the camera and displays it via UART on the PC's terminal. You can see the data here. Taking the data in this way enables us to see the data coming from the camera and then decide a decision-making algorithm accordingly.
Now I will be demonstrating the motor control unit of the project. The motor control unit is controlled by the real-time controller, TI's real-time controller, TMS 320 F28027 Piccolo. We have used the C2000 launchpad. The Piccolo reacts according to the signal it receives from the TMS 320 C6748 development kit. These signals are generated according to the decision made by the DSP depending on the position of the pupil in the image acquired by the camera. Now the Piccolo then controls the two TI's brushless motor drivers, 8308 drivers DRV8308, which further drives the three TI's 60 volt dual N channel CHD 88539ND power MOSFETs. These MOSFETs will then drive the three phases of the BLDC hub motors. Now I will be sending letter S, which means straight. As can be observed, the both the motors has started spinning. Now I will be sending letter L, which means turning left. As can be seen, the left motor has stopped spinning, whereas the right one is still spinning. Because of this differential speed, the chair will move left. Now I will send letter R. As can be seen, the left motor has stopped spinning and the right motor has stopped spinning and the left one is moving, which will create the right motion, turning right motion of the chair. Now I will send letter B, which means brake. Now both the motors has stopped spinning.